Hi guys, welcome back to May Flows. My name is Lily May and today I'm going to be guiding you through a quick, relaxing Vinyasa flow sequence that's intended for going through at the end of your day, finding some relaxation, some movement in there as well. Getting started today, we're going to begin on our shins, so take your time to find your way here. You can sit all the way down onto your heels. Take a moment to notice where your spine is at and stack each of your vertebrae on top of one another. Place the palms on your thighs. And from here we can allow the eyes to gently blink closed. Allow the shoulders to drop down. Soften your forehead. Feel your palms sink deeper into your thighs. Feel safe and supported by the ground beneath you. And allow yourself to settle deeper into your seat, being supported by your tall spine and the earth beneath you. Let's take a moment here to take a few intentional breaths in through the nose and out through the nose, filling our bellies all the way up with air, and then exhaling out our nose to draw the navel in towards the spine. Inhale to expand, and exhale to squeeze all of the air out. Try to draw your exhale out a little bit longer than your inhale. If you'd like, you can invite a slight constriction in the back of the throat on your exhale. Take a few more breaths at your own pace. After your next exhale, allow your chin to drop into your chest. Bow your head forward and release any holding that you have in your neck. Just let gravity do the work here. Continue breathing. Take an inhale to rock your head over to the right shoulder. And an exhale to drop your head back to center. Inhale, rock it over to the left shoulder. Exhale, draw your chin back to center. Inhale again, rock over to the right. Exhale, move it down to center. Inhale, rock it to the left. Exhale, drop it back to center. Continue moving through these neck rolls. Allow your breath to dictate the movement, to guide you. If you find any areas of tension, maybe you stop there for a couple of moments. Take a few deep breaths there, create some space. And then continue rolling your neck with your breath. After your next exhale, keep your head back in the center position. And then inhale to lift your head back up to a regular seated position. From here, we can gently blink open our eyes. Take an inhale through the nose. Sweep your arms up above your head. Shift your gaze above your head. Root through your seat and lengthen through your fingertips and spine. Exhale, right palms coming down to the side. And left arms coming up and over. We're reaching and extending through the left side body, breathing our air all along the fingers, the arm, the shoulder, all the way to your hip. Inhale to sweep yourself back up to center. Exhale, drop your left palm down to the side, reach up and over with the right. Again, we're sending our breath all throughout the right side of our bodies. Visualizing it moving through us. Inhale to sweep your arms back up to center. Exhale to place your palms down on the mat, and we're walking them down on the ground right behind us, but a little bit out to the sides. Take an inhale to reach your heart forward, extend through your heart space. Exhale to draw yourself back to a neutral spine. Take a moment to recenter yourself. And from here, we're moving our way into our tabletop position. Both palms are laying flat on the mat. Hips are stacked over the knees and shoulders are stacked over the wrists. Our gaze is between our two thumbs. On your next inhale, drop the belly button, open the heart. Exhale, press away the floor, curl inwards. Inhale, expand. Exhale, press away and curl. Inhale, expand. Exhale, curl. If you'd like, you can make some torso circles. Remembering to inhale when your heart draws forwards and exhale when you curl inwards. Don't be afraid to exaggerate your movements. Just do what feels right. If you found some torso circles, move in the other direction now. When you're ready, come back to stillness. Draw your spine back to a neutral position. Place the left palm in the center of the mat. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. Take an inhale here. Exhale to curl the right arm underneath the left shoulder. And inhale to lift back up. Exhale to curl the arm under. And lift back up. Inhale. Exhale, curl under. One more, lift back up. Exhale, curl all the way under. Lower your right cheek all the way down to the mat. Left palm can stay where it is or reach to the top of your mat. Or maybe you find a bind behind your right hip. Whatever feels good in your body today. Remember to keep breathing. Just a couple more breaths here. Wherever your left arm is, place it back beside your face. Take an inhale to press into the left palm and reach the right arm up back towards the sky. Exhale, right palm comes to the center of the mat. Left arm comes up this time. Inhale. Exhale, curl the left arm under. Inhale to lift and reach back up. Exhale to curl it under. Inhale to reach and lift back up. Exhale, curl under. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, under and lower all the way down to your left cheek. Keeping the left cheek flat on the mat, we can reach our right arm up. We can keep it exactly where it is, or we can find that bind behind our hip. Remember to continue breathing. We're keeping our hips still stacked over our knees here. Keeping our spine long, just a gentle, relaxing twist. A couple of more breaths here. Wherever your right palm is, place it back beside the face. Take an inhale to press into the right palm and reach the left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, left arm comes back down to the mat, right back into our tabletop. From here, we're tucking all 10 toes, melting our heels down to the mat, and lifting our hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. First down dog of the day, maybe you take some paddles with your feet. Find some movement, build some heat in your hamstrings. You can rock your hips back and forth. Whatever feels good, just a couple of more breaths here. Settle back into stillness now. Take a couple more breaths here in downward dog, keeping our spine long, pressing deep into our palms and wrapping our shoulder blades around and down to face the mat. On your next inhale, shift your gaze towards the top of the mat and exhale to find your way there. Inhale, palms are coming to our shins, halfway lift. And exhale, palms are sweeping behind us. We're bending at our knees, finding a clasp behind our back, draping our torso over our thighs, and folding all the way forward. Allow your shoulders to drop forward, using your hand clasp to open your shoulders. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Press the heels of your thumbs together. Just one more breath here. On your inhale, drop down your arms, start to lift up your chest, and then sweep the arms down and up in front of you. Rise all the way up into standing position. Sweep your arms above your head. Shift your gaze up towards your palms. Draw your navel in. Ground through your feet. Exhale, palms are coming down towards our sides now. From here, we're taking an inhale to draw the right knee up towards our chest, keeping that right foot flexed, bringing our palms up in front of us. And then we're kicking out the leg in front of us. Hold and squeeze here just for a moment. And exhale, palms are coming into prayer position. We're hovering that right foot and sending it back, sending the right knee behind the left, bending into the left foot, Shiva squat. Right foot is not touching the ground here. We're just hovering, rooting into that left foot. Inhale to draw your palms forward again. Kick your right foot forward again. On your exhale, draw your leg and your arms both back. Shift your torso forward. Your gaze is down and forward on the ground now. Warrior 3. Keep reaching back behind you with your fingertips. If you'd like, you can find that clasp again. Round through your left foot. Keep breathing here. Maybe you draw your chest closer to the ground. Exhale, right leg's coming down. We're rising back up to our standing position. And then inhaling to lift the palms up. Draw the left knee up and kick that leg out in front of us. Take a breath here. And exhale, palms are coming to prayer center. We're kicking that left leg back, bending into our right knee, hovering the left foot, Shiva squat. Keep rooting through your right foot. Feel the strength building, keep your spine long. Inhale to draw your palms forward again, kick your left leg out in front. Exhale to send everything back, shift your torso forward. Focus on something with your gaze down and forward. Maybe you find that clasp behind you again. Flexing through the left heel. Rooting through the right foot. Use your core to find your balance here. Couple of more breaths. And to exhale, we're lowering that left foot and rising back up. Releasing our clasp of our hands. Taking an inhale to sweep the arms back up above our heads. And an exhale to draw the palms down. Hinge at the hips, fold all the way forward. Inhale, our palms are coming to our shins, halfway lift. Exhale, palms come down to the mat. Step back to high plank. From here, we are slowly lowering ourselves all the way down to our bellies, hugging our arms in and bending behind us, keeping those shoulders close to our body. Once you lower all the way down onto your belly, flip to the tops of your feet, squeeze your shoulder blades and your elbows in towards your body. Press up, lift everything up. Take an inhale. Exhale, press yourself all the way back to downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Find your center again. And in a moment, we're gonna move through that just a little bit faster. Moving one breath, one movement, meaning we're allowing our breath to guide the movement. On your next inhale, shift your gaze towards the top of the mat. Find your way there, exhale. Inhale, palms come to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, arms swing behind us, find that clasp, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms in front of you, bend at the knees, rise all the way up, shift your palms up towards the sky, knit your belly button in. Exhale, palms are coming down to our sides. Inhale, bend the right knee, lift it up, kick that leg out. Exhale, prayer palms, send that foot back, Shiva squat. Inhale, rise up, kick the leg out. Exhale, send everything back. Find that clasp maybe, warrior three. Exhale, right foot comes back down to the mat. Inhale, lift the left leg, lift the palms. Exhale, kick it out. Take an inhale here. Exhale, prayer palms, bend at the knees, send the foot back. Shiva squat. Inhale, rise back up, kick the leg out. Exhale, send everything back, root through the right foot, warrior three. One breath here. And exhale, left leg comes back down to the mat, rise back up. Inhale, sweep the arms up above your head. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold all the way forward. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, palms come down to the mat. Step back to high plank. From here, we're exhaling to lower all the way down. Inhale to sweep yourself up, flip to the tops of your feet. Exhale, press to downward facing dog. Beautiful job, everyone. Take a breath, drink some water, find your center again. On our next inhale, we're reaching the right leg towards the sky, coming into our three-legged dog. Reaching those right toes up towards the sky and pressing into our palms, keeping our support nice. Exhale to stack the right hip over to the left, bend at the knee, open the hip. From here, we're reaching the right toes all the way over, flipping ourselves over to the other side. Pivot that right foot until you find the floor. From here, we can sit all the way down, keeping our feet exactly where they are. Take an inhale to draw the leg up to your face. You can stay here or bow forward. Take a breath, breathe into your left hamstring. Using our palms to draw our calf closer to our face here. Exhale to lower your leg back down. Place the foot sideways on the mat, just on the edge of the left foot. Left palm goes back down behind us. We're pressing into the right foot and the left side foot. And reach those hips up towards the sky. Wild thing. Open through the right arm, through the heart. Keep breathing and sending your hips up towards the sky. Exhale, we're flipping back over, reaching the right toes in front of the left foot now. Coming into a side plank, shift your hips back down. Keep reaching that right arm up towards the sky. Maybe you lift that right leg up. And exhale, everything's coming back down to the mat. We're coming into a high plank and pressing back to our downward dog. Take an inhale to sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale to bend the knee, stack the left hip on top of the right. Keep that support in your upper body, reaching the left toes over to the right. And from here, we're reaching the left toes all the way over to the ground to the right of us until we find the floor, flipping over and coming to our seat. Once we've found our seat, we can lift that right leg up towards our face. Use our palms to draw closer to us, keeping our spine nice and long here. Maybe you bow the head forward. Exhale to lower that right leg back down to the mat. Pivot onto the side of your right foot. Press into your left toes and place that right palm behind you. Lift everything up, send your hips towards the sky, wild thing. Extend through your left fingertips, open through the heart. Couple more breaths here, keep breathing. Exhale, we're flipping back over onto the side. And left foot is coming in front of the right. Lower your hips into a side plank position. Maybe you lift that left leg up. And exhale, everything's coming back down to the mat. Coming into our high plank position. Exhale to lower all the way down. Inhale to press up and lift up. Flip to the tops of your feet. Exhale to press all the way back to downward facing dog. From here, we're walking our palms all the way to our feet. We're heel toeing our feet out just a little bit wider. Palms are meeting our elbows, and let's fold forward, find a ragdoll. Rock back and forth. Shake it out. Allow your head to droop down. Release anything that you're holding on to. Just rock back and forth. Allow yourself to surrender forward. From here, we're tenting our fingertips in front of us. Take an inhale. We're heel toeing our feet just a little bit closer together, about hips width distance apart. Bending at the left knee and reaching the right arm up towards the sky. Breathe into the right hamstring here. Keep long and through your spine. Modify in the way that you need to. Exhale to lower the right palm down to the mat, unbend the left knee. Bend the right knee this time. Take an inhale to reach the left arm up towards the sky. Breathe into the left hamstring. Keep your spine long. Maybe you shift your gaze all the way over to the left or up towards your left fingertips. And exhale to drop the left palm down, straighten the right leg. Hinge and fold forward. You can drape your belly over your thighs, bend at your knees a little bit, and place your palms behind your calves. From here, we can allow ourselves to fold forward. And once we have draped ourselves all the way over our thigh, we can begin to straighten the legs if we have the space for it. Continue breathing into your fold. Only go as deep as it feels good. Take an inhale to lift your head up. Palms are coming to our shins. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, our palms are coming down on the mat in front of us. We're pressing into our thumb, our pointer finger, and our pinky. And from here, we're moving our way into crow pose. Don't worry if this isn't in your practice. We're taking a moment to find something to shift our focus onto. We want to be looking down and a little bit forward. Moving our gaze forward is going to help with our balance in so many ways. Once we've fixed our gaze on something, we can begin to shift our weight forward, bend our knees, and send them into your armpits. You might need to come onto your tippy toes for this. It should look a little bit like this. If this is just where you're at today, maybe you play with just shifting weight in and out of your feet and into your palms. Maybe also, if that's easy for you, you can begin to shift more and more weight into your palms and maybe play with lifting one toe and then the other. Being patient with yourself. Maybe at some point you'll find some hang time. Lift one toe, and then you'll find a float with the other. Bring the big toes to touch. Keep focusing on whatever it is that you chose. And exhale to lower down. From here, we are moving all the way onto our booties, coming into a seated position. Take an inhale to draw the right knee into the chest. Exhale to place the right foot beside the left knee. Inhale to lift the spine. And we're exhaling to walk our palms forward and fold forward over the left leg. Keeping sure that both of our sits bones are flat on the mat, especially the right hip. It's going to want to rise up like this as you fold forward, but only fold as deep as it stays grounded on the mat. From there, you can breathe into your fold and inch your way a little bit deeper if that's what you want to do. Allow your head to bow forward. Maybe you find a bind around your foot, or maybe your palms are just down on the mat. Whatever feels good for you. Take one more deep breath here. Inhale to slowly walk your fingertips back. Roll your spine back up to a seated position. We're extending the right leg back down to the mat and inhaling to reach the left leg into our chest. Exhale, left foot comes down beside the right knee. Make sure that both of your sits bones are flat on the mat. Inhale to lift your spine and exhale to walk your fingertips forward. Hinge at your hips and fold forward. Maybe your palms stay on the mat. Maybe you come down to your forearms. If it's accessible, you can find a bind around your foot. Wherever you are, just allow the head to drop into your chin. Release any holding you have in your neck. Breathe deeply into your fold. Keep that left sits bone flat on the mat. One more breath here. Inhale to slowly walk your fingertips. Roll your spine back up to a seat. And we're drawing both feet together, bringing the soles of our feet together, coming into a butterfly position. From here you can grab a hold of your ankles, lengthen your spine, sit nice and tall, and use your forearms and your elbows to peel open your hips. Maybe you also decide to bow forward. A couple of breaths here. Take an inhale to slowly lift yourself back up to your seat. Extend the legs in front of you. And we're going to find our way on our backs from here. So slowly scoot your way onto your back. Take your time. Roll your way down vertebra by vertebra. Once you're flat on your back, keeping your knees bent, we're rocking our feet just close enough that we can tickle our ankles. Once you find your way here, lift up your hips just a little bit. Find a clasp beneath your hips and press into the soles of the feet. Lift the hips up towards the sky. Draw the chin in towards your chest. Leaving your head on the ground, though. We're not trying to lift the head. We're trying to bring the chest to the chin. Try not to squeeze your glutes too much. Just use the power in your core and in your legs to draw your hips up towards the sky. Exhale to lower down. Extend both legs to the bottom of the mat. And take an inhale to draw the left one into your chest. Exhale to rock your leg over to the right side. Maybe you find a support of a block or a blanket here. You can shift yourself over on top of your right hip if that's more comfortable. Reach the left arm out to the side. Shift your gaze over to the left, keeping our left leg at a 90-degree angle. And we also want to keep that foot flexed. Take some deep breaths here. Visualize your breath moving through you. Inhale to draw your left leg back to center. Come back onto your back. And from here, we're replacing the left knee with the right knee. Drawing the right knee into the chest. And then sending it over to the left. Maybe you take a moment to stack your hips on top of one another. Keep that right knee at a 90-degree angle. Reach the right arm over to the right. Shift your gaze over to the right. And keep that right foot flexed just to protect the knee. Exhale to slowly roll yourself back onto your back. Return your right hip back down to the ground. Bend both knees, draw them into your chest, and send your feet towards the sky. Find a hold of your soles of your feet and just rock back and forth here in Happy Baby. Whenever you're ready, I invite you to take a rest with me. Allow your feet to come down to the bottom of the mat and rock out to the sides. Walk your shoulders down an inch or two. Allow your palms to face up towards the sky. Let your eyelids close. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Soften your brow. Soften your shoulder muscles. Feel them sink deeper into the earth beneath you. Take a walk in your mind down each one of your vertebrae, sending each and every bone into deeper relaxation, sinking deeper into the earth beneath you. Allow your palms to sink. Take notice of your hip area. Allow any tension residing in here to melt down into the ground. Allow yourself to melt down. Feel safe and supported by the earth beneath you. Take note of your legs and how they feel. And send them deeper into the earth. Turn your mind's eye back towards your breath. Natural rise and fall of your body. I invite you to rest a while here with me. Thank you for practicing with me today.